Spanning across Asia and Europe, from the Pacific Ocean to the heart of Eastern Europe, the Mongol Empire was the largest contiguous empire the world has ever seen. But how did a small group of nomadic tribes from the harsh steppes of Mongolia rise to dominate half the known world? And what led to their empire's eventual fall? The Mongols were nomadic tribes living in the harsh terrains of the Mongolian steppe. For centuries, they lived as herders, moving with the seasons, trading, and occasionally clashing with their neighbors. However, internal divisions kept them fractured and relatively unknown to the wider world. That was until the rise of one man, Temujin, later known as Genghis Khan. Born in 1162 into a tribal world of rivalry and survival, Temujin's early life was filled with tragedy and hardship. After the murder of his father and the capture of his family, Temujin grew up in a brutal environment, where he learned how to fight and lead. Temujin began to unite the Mongol tribes under his banner through a combination of diplomacy, strategy, and brute force. By 1206, after defeating rival clans and making alliances, Temujin was declared Genghis Khan, meaning a universal ruler. This was the birth of the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan's military genius was unparalleled. He revolutionized warfare with his disciplined cavalry, speed, and adaptability. The Mongol army was fast, ruthless, and highly coordinated, using innovative tactics like feigned retreats and psychological warfare to crush their enemies. In a few decades, Genghis Khan's forces had conquered vast territories. His empire expanded from the Great Wall of China to the edges of Europe, swallowing up powerful states like the Khwarezmian Empire and the Jin dynasty. By the 13th century, the Mongol Empire was at its peak under the rule of Genghis Khan's successors. After Genghis's death in 1227, his empire was divided among his sons and grandsons, who continued to expand Mongol dominance. The Mongols even reached Eastern Europe, threatening the powers of the West. The Mongol Empire was not just a military machine. It was a force for trade and cultural exchange. The Pax Mongolica, or Mongol Peace, allowed for safe trade routes across Eurasia, connecting the East and West. This paved the way for the famous Silk Road, spreading not only goods but also knowledge, ideas, and even diseases, like the Black Death. But like all great empires, the Mongols faced problems from within. Despite their military success, the Mongols struggled to manage such a vast and diverse empire. Internal divisions, infighting, and the inability to govern the vast territories led to the fragmentation of the empire into smaller khanates. In the late 13th century, the unity of the Mongols crumbled. The Mongol territories became independent khanates, each ruled by different descendants of Genghis Khan. While some, like the Yuan dynasty in China under Kublai Khan, remained powerful, they too eventually fell. In 1368, the Yuan dynasty was overthrown by the Ming dynasty, marking the end of Mongol rule in China. By the 15th century, the Mongol Empire, once the largest in history, had disintegrated. The Golden Horde was defeated by Russian forces, and the Ilkhanate dissolved into local powers. Though the Mongol Empire eventually fell, its impact on the world is undeniable. Genghis Khan and his descendants reshaped the world map, introduced new trade routes, and left behind a legacy of cultural exchange. The Mongols' unique way of governance, tolerance of religion, and military innovations had long-lasting effects. To this day, Genghis Khan is remembered as one of the most influential figures in history. His name carries both fear and respect, as the man who built an empire that stretched across continents. The rise and fall of the Mongol Empire is a testament to the power of ambition, leadership, and conquest. Its legacy, though born in the steppes, is written across the world. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more history content. Let us know in the comments what other historical topics you'd like to explore.